I'm in the process about to edit this video, and then I realize something. I'm like, wait, my mic has been muted the whole video. So now I had to re-film this video, the video that you're watching right now. I had to redo for a second time because the first time my mic was muted, I didn't realize it. I am getting old. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy X here, and I'm back with another video. Oh man, This is the second time I had to record this video because the first time, I don't know what happened, but my mic, I guess, cut out or it was muted and stuff like that. So I had to redo this whole video over again, stuff like that. But what's going on, guys? Man, and stuff. I should have been covering this game a lot more, but been going through a lot of stuff like that. Been busy and I've been sick and stuff like that, so I couldn't really get around to it, stuff like that. But you guys know what was my most anticipated game. I said it in countless videos and stuff like that. Dying Light 2, stuff like that. I can't wait. We're less than a week away and stuff. Only like a couple days left and stuff like that till the game comes out and stuff. But I know I've been slacking on news for the game and stuff like that. I haven't been covering this much, and I should have been, because Dying Light is one of my favorite games of last generation, stuff like that. Is a game near and dear to my heart and stuff. So you call me a super fan and stuff like that. So, but again, I knew the news, but I just didn't cover it until now, stuff like that. But today I'll be going over the roadmap with you guys and stuff like that. They are planning 5-year support of content for the game, because we all know Dying Light is still supported to this day. And matter of fact, they just got an event that's going on, stuff like that. With the whole Spike storyline, stuff like that, which I'm currently playing through and stuff. So it's just amazing how that game came out damn near 7 years ago. It's still getting updates and stuff like that, states, and that just shows me that Dying Light 2 is gonna have the same support. Now, if we being real, they might be supporting this game until PS6 and the new Xbox come out, because Dying Light came out in 2015. They were supporting the shit out of that game all the way up until PS5 and Xbox Series X came out. So I'm thinking that they're gonna do the same thing with that and stuff like that. So who knows, stuff like that, we'll see and stuff. But if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, make sure you out so much. And let's get right into this Dying Light 2 news, shall we? Alright, so right here, they released a roadmap for the game. I think it was like 2 days ago. Could be a day ago and stuff. They released this. Now this is all the planned content for the game. So from February to June so far, this is where we got a window of the idea of when it's going to be and stuff. So February is launch. We know launch and stuff like that. It's launch and stuff. You have the game and stuff. This right here, but they have the Faction Expires free DLCs. I think these are just skins or cosmetics. Correct me if I'm wrong and stuff, but I don't really care about the skins because it's a first-person game. Now these skins do look cool and stuff, but I'll never type to care about like skins in like games, because to me the gameplay is everything, stuff like that. And when it's first person, I don't really care about getting skins for my character and stuff. But now if it's a third person game, stuff like that, oh yeah, I want my character to look the best and stuff like that. But first person, I don't really care how he looks like, stuff like that. I just care about the weapon customization and the gameplay and stuff like that. So that's cool. So we get our first DLC. Just like, the little cosmetic DLC right out the gate, stuff like that. Now going into March and stuff like that, we get our first set of challenges. Now these could be parkour challenges, probably taking on a special affected and stuff like that. Maybe in that, in that realm and stuff, So we don't know what the challenge is going to be. Probably it's like parkour related and stuff like that, or affected related, or like clear out a camp in this time frame. Who knows and stuff like that. But that's in March and stuff. That's cool and stuff. A little free content before we get to the paid content. April, which is my birthday month, we have when the event starts. So I don't know if they're monthly events because May doesn't really have nothing, but it says series of events. So that means probably like every other month there's going to be like some type of event. But this month we have mutated affected starting in April. So I'm guessing it's the same affected, but some of them have mutated, probably stronger, faster, and stuff like that. And you have to hunt them down, kill them, stuff like that. You probably get cool rewards and stuff like that, cosmetics, weapons and stuff. But they're probably gonna be really challenging to take down, stuff like that. So but if you play the game, you'll be max level, you'll be really prepared. But if you're a new player and you're doing these events, stuff like that, might want to level up first and stuff like that before you tackle these kinds of affected. But that's cool. I can't wait to see what the mutated affected look like and stuff like that. Hopefully they're different. I'm not sure they're like drastically different, but probably like a little bit bigger and stronger and stuff like that, more durable and stuff. So I can't wait to see that in April. But the events do start and stuff. May, we have another set of challenges and stuff. Again, same thing as in March and stuff like that. We don't know. Maybe they're just parkour related, stuff like that. By the way, this is all the free content. Over here, with that little icon is the paid content and stuff like that. And we get to the stories and stuff. So all this stuff, all the way up until May, is free and stuff like that. So they're giving you free content and stuff. And this is major support for the game right out the gate. Most games you have to wait 5-6 months. Hell, you almost have to wait a year, Cyberpunk, for fucking content. Because your game is so broken that you're still fixing it. CG Project Red, take notes. This is how a roadmap should be. There, not patches, fixes for 5 months. And then content for the game. Because by then, people are just going to walk off and stuff like that. And only the hardcore fans. Because, let's be real. When a game comes out, and it's so hyped to the heavens and beyond, most of the player base is going to drop. That is how it goes. The game builds up hype. The hype lasts for like a week or two. And then most of the players drop off. And only like the hardcore fans stick with it and stuff like that. That's what happens with any game and stuff like that. This game, only the people that really enjoy, either a franchise or this game, stuff like that, is going to stick with it. But but how a lot of game developers do it now is they release like months of patches and fixes, but add nothing new to the game. So then those hardcore players get tired and fed up and just says, whatever, I'm going. But this is how you do it right out the gate. You're getting, cosmetics. You're getting events and stuff like that. The following month, you get set of challenges and stuff like that. And June, the last but not least, June, we get our first story DLC. Now, whatever version you pre-order the game, stuff like that, you're going to get access to this automatically and stuff like that. So you pre-order the Deluxe Edition, the Ultimate Edition, or the Collector's Edition and stuff like that, you're going to get access to the first story DLC and the second one and stuff like that. Now the second one's not on here, but if we just put on our tinfoil hats and just just come up with an idea. So just hear me out for a second. So we got launch, we got 1, 2, 3 story DLC. 1, 2, 3 probably a story DLC. So I'm guessing probably the story DLC is going to come out in October. That'll make sense because Halloween, Dying Light. It just how it looks, stuff like that. I could be completely wrong, but that's just how it looks to me. That's how it looks and stuff. So, that's great and all and stuff. We get our first story DLC. Don't know how long it's gonna be. There's no information about it. It is paid and stuff like that, but if you love the game, telling you have my money and stuff like that. I'm pre-ordering the biggest edition and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get access to this automatically and stuff like that. So I'm not worrying, but Story DLC, that is great right out the back. It's only like 1, 2, 3 months after launch and stuff like that, and we're getting all this content and stuff. It's incredible and stuff like that. And people have any doubt that says, "Oh, Taylor's probably going to ban this game." Look at Dying Light 1. Look at that game and how much DLC that they put into that game and content with skins, cosmetics, events, DLCs. Just look at that. That's showing me that they love this project. They love this franchise. They love their game and stuff like that. I wish every developer was like that and stuff like that. You can see the passion. Dude, I was playing last night and they even put a banner on the tower of join the fight to for say Dying Light 2 stay human. Plastered everywhere in Dying Light 1. If you go play right now, you'll see all the banners, graffiti and stuff like that. That just shows them that they care about their games long term and stuff like that. And I wish more developers were like that, but unfortunately it's not. It's very far in between, stuff like that. But Techland does. So if you have any doubts of them after June of just dropping the game and then moving on, look at Dying Light 1 and stuff. You have no words. And right here, it says future. 5+ years of support. So 5 years is the minimum. Plus, it's probably like an extra 2 years. Stuff like that. So they're going for the long term. I'm going to be in my 30s. By the time they're still updating this game. That's crazy. I'm 25. I'm 25 now. That's crazy and stuff like that. So, that they committed to this game and stuff. So, we have 2 story DLCs confirmed so far and stuff. Now, we don't know, how long they're going to be, stuff like that. But those are just 2 confirms and stuff like that we have. New weapons. Now, there are no guns in the game because it's the Modern Dark Ages, and Dying Light 1, the guns had never felt, it was always a backseat. And Dying Light, it's always about the melee combat. If you love melee combat, this is a game for you. If you love just shooting zombies and stuff like that with guns, stuff like that, this ain't the game for you and stuff. You might like the power chord and the movement, but if you like that fast pace, machine guns and stuff like that going against enemies, this ain't the game for you. But if you love melee based games, which I do and stuff, this is up your alley and stuff like that. Melee based zombie games and stuff like that. So new weapons, I want to see what they add because since it's the Modern Dark Ages, they can get really creative on what weapons, probably from that time period. If it's like a medieval theme, they can get creative with it and stuff like that. So I want to see what they bring. New enemies. Now I don't know if this is new enemy types, if it's new factions that might come in the future. Who knows? Because there's only 3 factions in the game at launch and stuff. So I don't know. Is it a new affected type? Is it stuff? So this is just giving me me even more hype and stuff like that because this game. I don't want to jinx it and stuff like that, but what I saw for the game, and I didn't get spoiled, but I have been seeing gameplay. This game looks incredible. It's so polished, it's so fluid and stuff. And if if Cyberpunk would have got delayed for a year or more, because now when a game comes out, people just compare it to Cyberpunk. Oh, is this going to be another Cyberpunk because, it's been delayed so many times, stuff like that? No. The difference between Techland and CJ Projekt Red knew the game was broken. And they didn't show gameplay for the last gen. They knew it was broken. But holiday money, and they wanted to release it because there was so much fucking... Cyberpunk was one of the most hyped games in recent years. And when that game crashed and burned, the whole industry felt it. I don't care if you was a casual gamer, you knew about the situation that was going down. The backlash was unreal, and it tainted their reputation. One game can cost your company their entire reputation. Now people don't trust them because they were once looked at as the diamond in the rough, the developer that could do no wrong, that used to mock other developers for rushing out games, and they did the exact same thing. But Techland, they've been open. People still have concerns, but they've been open with it, showing more and more gameplay, stuff like that. Of course, the facial animations, the lip syncing, and stuff like that I saw is off, but the game was developed in Polish, so and they gotta translate to English, stuff like that. So, but me right now, all the delays seem to have been worth it and stuff. Way back in 2019, so can't wait. New stories. Again, we get into 2 story DLCs. I don't know if this is going to be free stories, like probably for side characters or maybe, but I don't know. New events, same. It starts in April, so I want to know what more events are going to probably have, like parkour events, affected, faction events and stuff like that. Bonus XP, whatever and stuff. Free and paid DLCs. They say DLCs, so there's gonna be free content. So the free content is right here, and then the pay one is right here. So I don't mind that because the first game I love so much and stuff like that. And this game looks phenomenal, so I'm gonna pay for the DLCs and stuff. So, and it's have much more. So they have much more planned, stuff like that. And I want to say a year after, because a year after Dying Light 1 came out, they released the following, which was a major expansion and added buggies, and you could drive around, stuff like that. Now a lot of people didn't like that because Dying Light was supposed to be it's about parkour and stuff like that, which I get, but just traveling around the buggy and stuff like that, it was fun and stuff like that. So yeah, so I really like that. So this has me, in great, spirits with this game and stuff like that. It showed me that they're really committed and stuff, and hopefully the game comes out and it's a massive success and stuff like that, because they really deserve it and stuff. And a lot of people love this franchise. So that's just the roadmap and stuff, that they have so far. There's gonna be probably more updates, more content, stuff like that, but that's just what we know right so far. But before I get out of here and stuff and go back to editing, I have one more thing and stuff that I want to talk about, is the different quality modes that's going to be in the game. Now this only applies if you're on PC or next gen and stuff like that. I don't know about last gen, but this only applies if you have a PS5 or Xbox Series X or a PC and stuff like that. So different modes and stuff like that. So there's gonna be 3 different modes. You got quality mode, you got resolution mode, and you got performance mode, which everybody's gonna be choose. So in quality mode, you have 4K ray tracing, the mode that I'm gonna play first, because I know 60 frames per second is so buttery smooth. I've been so spoiled with 60 frames that it's hard for me to go back to 30 and stuff like that. But when it comes to an open world game, when it comes to the atmosphere of the zombie horror experience, I love that atmosphere. The atmosphere comes first and stuff like that. Now, if I'm playing a shooter, I don't care about the graphics, stuff like that. Oh yeah, that thing's going right up to 60 and stuff like that. But my first playthrough, I like to be immersed. I like the game to look as great as possible, stuff like that. And then maybe on my second playthrough, I'll put it to 260 and never look back and stuff like that. But my first thing and stuff like that, that 4K ray tracing. If you guys have not seen ray tracing, my God, Spider-Man Miles Morales, it's like that. So that's gonna be my mode for the most time, stuff like that. Then we have the resolution mode. Now this one is just a standard mode, so it's 4K. It's native 4K. No ray tracing and stuff like that, but you know they're both 30 frames, stuff like that. So if you want those crystal clear visuals, but your computer can't handle ray tracing and stuff like that, then this is the mode for you. But of course, most of all gamers, most of them is going to pick the performance mode, the 60 FPS, because most people just love that smoothness and stuff like that. They rather sacrifice some of the graphics for 60 frames. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that and stuff like that. You know, if you don't care about I don't care about 4K, I don't care about ray tracing and stuff like that. You know, I just want my 60 frames. Boom, go right ahead and stuff like that. Dive in, because I know the parkour is going to feel crisp at 60 frames and stuff like that. But for me, that quality mode, that quality mode, it's gonna look fucking insane and stuff like that. Especially at nighttime. And in those dark zones and stuff like that, or those nests, that atmosphere is gonna be crazy, stuff like that. So I'm going with quality mode. I know it's like 30 frames, but I don't care. I'm going with quality mode, stuff like that. But yeah, but that's all the news that I have that we have so far and stuff like that. And probably the only news that we're probably really going to get more, because until launch and stuff like that. I can't wait. I can't wait. It comes out next week and stuff. So definitely expect an unboxing, expect a review, expect all my other videos, extra recommend, stuff like that, because I'm gonna be going ham on this game and stuff like that. And February is a big month. We got Horizon, we got, I think Elden Ring comes out on this, and next month, stuff like that, if you're into that and stuff like that. We got Sifu, we got all these games coming out. So it's going to be a real big month, stuff like that. Especially for me, because I got record and edit and stuff like that. But, you know, don't worry, guys. I got you. I got your back and stuff. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smash like, but subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you I'll get you out so much. Dying Light. I can't wait to get my hands on you. Take it easy, guys. Peace.